Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
It's not a small something, no. Hey, my daylight. Hey. Rumor has it that, two men of God and two Ifa priests that were called to go and ward off the strange, artifacts in Olori, Blublos house. He said, the kind of knock that they received, whether it is knock or that it was something that was banging, like it was a banger, like serious one that affected them so much, that at the end of the day, they just could not do anything and they left. That is what we are hearing. It's not a small thing. The thing is that do not start what you cannot finish. Me, I knew that with the way these women were going, if everything we keep hearing on social media is the truth, I knew there would be problem. I knew one day that they were going to meet their Waterloo. I knew one day that they were going to bite more than they can chew. Because it's too much. How do you fight somebody so much as though you don't want them to breathe anymore? How do you fight somebody so much as though you have a right to take their lives away from them? How is it possible that you are married to a man who is married to so many different women, you don't want a particular woman to be a part of that marriage, a man's wife? This woman, Olori Naomi, has a child with the Ooni of Ife. Everybody knows that. Olori Naomi is a woman that is loved by a whole lot of people. I do know that people can be jealous because of other people's, disposition. I know that Naomi is not just a pretty face, but she is an intelligent woman that has a great content of character. Is this the problem? Is this why all of these women have been against Naomi? But like I will say, maybe it's because I am Christian. The Bible says you should not touch the anointed of God. You should be very, very careful with the things you do to people who are actually serving God. And by events of trajectory, we do know that Naomi has been a daughter of Zion. Now, when Naomi first met Ooni of Ife, she was only 25 years old. And she got into that stardom. She was so welcome, received, celebrated across the globe by the Yoruba people and all of that. If Naomi was not a true child of God, Naomi would have decided to focus on royalty and forget about God. But do you know what Naomi was doing? If you were following the trend at that time, Naomi was busy hosting crusade left, right, and center. Something that she is still doing up till today. Naomi has got evangelical bosses, so many. Naomi is a kind of woman that could say, okay, I want to drive on a car of 90 million, 100 million. She will be able to drive it, but rather, she will invest her money in buying evangelical buses because she wants to spread the gospel abroad. Now, when she met Ooni of Ife, if she was not vested in the things of God, Naomi would have been flying from, it would have been a riot, like it would have been an intergalactic movement for Olori Naomi. But she didn't do that. I don't know if you have ever seen a video where Ooni of Ife was on top of a pavement on a pulpit, a pulpit-like stuff. That time, if you were following the trend, Ooni of Ife was basically preaching. Ooni of Ife was praising God on that altar. I don't know if you have seen that video. If you've not seen it, go and see it. Ooni of Ife, they say when one man gives his life to Christ, the entire host of angels in heaven, they celebrate, okay? We might be 9 billion people on earth, but just one man needs to give his life to Christ and the host of heaven will celebrate. Now, this is exactly what has been happening. I am sure that God sent Olori Naomi to the palace of Ooni of Ife for a great purpose. And that is exactly why God is always there for Olori Naomi. God is always making sure that things are working for Olori Naomi. And you, mere mortal, you stand and you say that Naomi is not going to succeed. Naomi will not be with her husband. Naomi this, Naomi that. Who gives you the audacity to tell God, or who gave you the audacity to think that you can tell God what to do? I knew that things were going to really get bad one day. I knew that one day something very bad was going to happen. And this is exactly what it is. Well, I am not here to doubt what she said. She said that she went to buy artifacts, that she did not go for any other thing, but apparently what she bought was attached to this thing, or this thing is attached to it. It does seem as if the moment you move that artifact, this thing moves with the artifact. So right now, they have to find a way to return that drama back to wherever it is coming from. And it's a whole lot, okay? This is very risky, not just for the royal family, but it's also risky for her if all the information we keep hearing on social media happens to be the truth. I said she's been crying a whole lot. Now they would now call some pastors to go and ward off that thing so the thing can go. And they called some Ifa priests. They said that the banger, that everywhere was banging, the whole house, that everywhere was banging, that these people could do nothing. Their heads were aching. They had to leave because there was nothing they can do about it. So right now, it does seem as though the only people who can ward off that stuff happens to be, those who really know it. So it looks as though if a Blublo returns back to the palace, that thing will follow Blublo. Anywhere Blublo goes to, that thing will follow Blublo. And so maybe for now, it's good that she is there so the thing can be there with her. Of course, that is what a lot of people are saying. Let her just stay where she is so that that thing can be there with her. So welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delaram. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the source. It's still on the Royals. I don't know if I have done this before. Delaram, you guys mean so much to me. I love you guys. Sorry, I've been moving a lot lately. Like I'm just trying to bring you update. Like right now, I am on the move, but I do know that my Delarites are right there waiting for me. I try to bring you some update. I really hope that this is fine. Please, if you're here and you're yet to subscribe, help me subscribe, please. I appreciate you guys so much. So this is what we are hearing now. I don't even know what to make out of this. Sometimes you wonder, is this like all these things we keep hearing? Are they really true? Like you will be wondering yourself, you'll be asking yourself the question, is this really true? Because some of these things there, they can be so unbelievable. Now, how is it possible that you went to go and buy an artifact, and this artifact is somehow, they gave you an artifact that goes with something else. Anywhere you go with it, that thing will follow you. So basically, you have your own personal deity. So what is the function of the deity? Why didn't they tell you what the deity is supposed to be or do for you? You just be following you and disappearing and appearing everywhere. They say that is exactly where this woman has found herself. That is why they say that. We need to be very careful. Oh. You see this thing with desperation. If everything that we keep hearing is the truth, if you're not careful, desperation is going to send you into a place where you would never have wanted to go to. Going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.